Well, I got into content strategy from being in a writing and editing background, and when I first started doing that sort of work, I didn't really know that it was also part of my job to think about the structure of the content that I was putting together and how it was going to operate in a system and how it was going to work specifically in a content management system. What I realized though is I kept running up against the same problems, and the problems had to do with the fact that the people who are designing the content management systems, the people who are making decisions that would affect my content, didn't really understand the content because that wasn't their job. And so I decided that I needed to make sure I was bringing the things that I knew were important about content, making sure it was lively, making sure it was human, making sure it was relevant to users. I needed to bring those to conversations that were about structure. I needed to bring those to people who were also thinking about how content would travel, whether we were building an API, and making those sorts of decisions. And it's only when we can bridge those things together that we can actually ensure that our content not only goes where it needs to go, but also means what it should mean when it gets there.